allegations of money laundering were premised on conversion of resources derived directly or indirectly from illegal acts. He noted Tahiru merely denied the allegations without any concrete evidence to rebut the case of the prosecution. The judge equally held that Tahiru failed to show, even by a shred of evidence, that he utilized any of the money paid to him by the office of the head of service through his private bank for any official duty for which the payments were made. You are welcome to our sports segment. The United States Tennis Association and the US Open are hoping Novak Djokovic is successful in his bid to enter the country after applying for a special permission. Omotayo Adebodo has details of this and more.
The United States Tennis Association and the US Open are hopeful the world number one, Novak Djokovic, will be allowed to play this month's India Well and Miami Masters event. The 22-time Grand Slam winner, who is 35 years, has applied for special permission because he is not vaccinated against COVID-19. The US requires international visitors to be vaccinated, and proof will be required until at least 10th of April. India Wells and the Miami Open, two of the most prestigious tournaments on the tennis calendar outside Grand Slams, start on the 6th and 20th of March, respectively. The India Wells draw takes place on Monday, and Djokovic, competing at the Dubai Tennis Championship this week, said if he is not allowed, he is going to pull out of the draw. He was permitted to travel to Melbourne in January and won a record-extending 10th Australian Open title, tying Rafael Nadal's record of 22 Grand Slam wins. In the meantime, Brighton's midfielder Moses Caicedo has signed a new contract until 2027 with a club option for another year. The 21-year-old Ecuador international had asked to leave the club in the January transfer window with multiple bids from Arsenal, but Brighton rejected the offer, reportedly worth £70 million, and Caicedo had to take a time off until the end of the window. Caicedo joined Brighton in 2021 from Independiente del Valle and made his debut against Tottenham in 2022 FA Cup. Since making his full Premier League debut against Arsenal in 2022, Brighton have won 15 of the 29 league games that he has played. In another development, Samuel Kalu is inching closer to a return to action after another spell on the sideline. Kalu has not made an appearance for Watford since sustaining an injury in Slaven Bilic side's Sky Bet Championship clash against Norwich City early in January. The 25-year-old has battled with injuries since his arrival at the Vicarage Road from French club Bordeaux in January 2022. The Nigerian international has made 9 appearances in the league for the Hornets this season. Omotayo Adebodo for Osbc News.
While on the forensic, the United Nations chief, Antonio Guterres, has condemned rich countries and energy giants for throttling poor nations with predatory interest rates and crippling fuel prices. Michael Adeneye has more of the story.
United Nations chief Antonio Guterres has condemned rich countries and energy giants for throttling poor nations with predatory interest rates and gripping fuel price. At the summit opening, Guterres hit out at the way poor nations are treated by the most powerful. In his speech at the opening of the session, the UN Least Developed Countries Summit in Qatar, Guterres said that wealthy nations should provide $500 billion annually to help others trapped in vicious cycles that block their efforts to boost economies and improve health and education. The summit of the 46 less developed countries is normally held every 10 years, but has twice been delayed since 2021 because of the coronavirus pandemic. 2 of the poorest countries, Afghanistan and Myanmar, are not present at the meeting in Qatar capital, Doha, because their governments are not recognized by UN members. Meanwhile, the Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency, Rafael Gross, is holding talk with the head of the Atomic Energy Organization of Iran, Mohammed El-Salam, in an effort to reach an understanding with Iran on nuclear safeguard issues that could also affect the country's 2015 nuclear deal, which could collapse in 2018. The two also had a joint press conference. Cross then met with Foreign Minister Hussein Amindolani before meeting with Iran President Ephraim Raisi. Deputy President for Political Affairs Mohammed Jamshid said President Raisi presented cooperation as a two-sided affair, which can continue based on maintaining the independence of the agency and realizing the rights of the Iran people. That's Michael Adeni reporting.
And that ends the major reports on Osbc TV. It was edited by Kayode Adebayo. I am Olubumi Ajiboye Agbola, thanking you for being there.